Imagine a dog so famous that people believed he had magical powers, could catch bullets, and even predict the future. Sounds like a fantasy story, right? But this was real. Meet Boy, the white poodle of Prince Rupert of the Rhine. One of the most iconic figures of the English Civil War. The English Civil War, from 1640 to 1651, was a time of chaos, politics, and intense battles between royalists and parliamentarians, but among the muskets, cannons, and soldiers, there was one unlikely hero, a small white poodle named Boy. Boy was not just a pet. He was a royalist symbol, a battle companion, and, according to propaganda, a creature of extraordinary, even supernatural abilities. Boy was likely born around 1638 and was gifted to Prince Rupert while he was held prisoner in Linz during the 30 Years' War. The dog was a rare white hunting poodle, one of two given to Rupert. The other, a black poodle, was lost early on. Royalist propaganda later claimed Boy was magical. Some said he was a Lapland woman transformed into a dog, a familiar of a witch, or even the disguised devil himself. Parliamentarians spread these stories to ridicule Rupert, turning the dog into an emblem of superstition and war intrigue. From 1642 to the year 1644, Boy accompanied Prince Rupert on the battlefield. He became a sort of sergeant major general of the royalist troops, and the soldiers loved him. Reports suggest that Boy could catch bullets in his mouth, predict the future, sleep in Rupert's bed, dine with King Charles I, and even play with the royal children. His fame spread across Europe so widely that the Ottoman Sultan Murad IV asked his ambassador to find a similar dog. Royalist and parliamentarian pamphlets often depicted Boy in battle or in parodies. Some claimed he urinated at the name of John Pym, the leader of the parliamentarians. Others insisted he had supernatural powers and was practically invincible in battle. Satirists mocked the parliamentarians' superstition, calling Boy a shape-shifting demon or magical creature. Despite the exaggeration, Boy's presence became legendary, symbolizing loyalty, bravery, and the strange intersection of myth and war. Boy's life tragically ended on July 2, 1644, during the Battle of Marston Moor. A disastrous fight for the royalists. He was briefly left behind in the royalist camp but managed to rejoin Rupert. Amid the chaos, Boy was killed. Contemporary woodcuts depict him fallen on the battlefield, marking his fame even in death. His death inspired elegies, pamphlets, and stories that celebrated his loyalty and magnified his mythical status. Boy is remembered as the first official British Army dog. His story blends reality and myth, showing how animals could become symbols of power, superstition, and morale in war. Propaganda could elevate even a small poodle to legendary status. The English Civil War was not just about politics and battle, it was also a stage for incredible, bizarre, and heartwarming stories. So next time you see a dog, imagine one carrying bullets in his mouth, playing with kings, and fighting beside soldiers. That was Boy, the little white poodle who became a legend of the English Civil War. Trust me, history is full of creatures, myths, and moments stranger than fiction. If you enjoyed this story, like, subscribe, and click the bell for more unbelievable history stories.